Hello everybody, and it's number 16 Clemson on the menu today. Clemson are the defending ACC champions. They won the championship last year, but they've started off 0-2 in conference play. They've had two very tough games the past couple weeks. Lost to Louisville, lost to Virginia Tech, and now they go on the road to ODU, and the Monarchs are on a 4-game homestand. This is the third game of a 4-game homestand, 4 in a row for ODU, before they finish the season with 3 road games out of 4 in that latter half of the season. But we turn our attention today to number 16, Clemson, and it's been a tough schedule for ODU. They've had a rough time in the ACC, 0-3 start to the conference season, 3-3 overall, hoping for that first conference win today. And it's JB Concepcion, the running back. He's got 467 yards on the year and 5 touchdowns. The leading rusher for Clemson. And Anthony Green, the quarterback, gets a little option keeper there for about 12. There'll be, of course, the usual suspects to watch: quarterback, running back, and Mike Williams, the leading receiver for this team. Pretty solid offense all around for Clemson. ODU is going to have a tough time trying to handle this offense. And here's Concepcion, but it's blown up. A big play defensively to stop that for a 4-yard loss. The drive would end, and ODU on 3rd and 7 on their first possession is going to find Brandon Ellison. Shakes off 2 tackles. Ellison down about the 20 to the 15, nearly to the 10. Ellison has been a big playmaker as of late. Big gains for him. He's not the fastest receiver, but he'll make you pay if you give him some room, and it was hard to bring down on this play. Huge play. First and goal, McCarley under center now, and Dixon on the toss play. Not going to get there. Going to lose a couple. Good defense to not allow the speedster to get into the end zone now. Play action fake to Scott Sullivan. McCarley's got Adrian Bush. And for the second game in a row with the tight end, Bush has a receiving touchdown. A nice play, beautifully thrown ball here. First of all, great play action fake, but the throw, spot on. Defenders were not quick enough to get there. And ODU strikes first, 7-0 here, just over midway through the first quarter of play. Green under pressure now, gonna throw it, and he's got his man Kevin Woodard. That was a nice play to the sideline there, beating Justin Weddle. Now it's 2nd and 9. Green going to find his man Concepcion, but not before Kevon Walker, the senior linebacker, gets in on the action. He's been a big impact on this defense since transferring from the University of Maryland. Now Concepcion, handoff breaks the Marcus Massey tackle. He's not down. He's going to go all the way. 16, and nobody could bring him down. This is what makes him a dangerous running back and the leading rusher for this team. Struggled the past couple weeks against very good defenses in Louisville and Virginia Tech, but just about everybody on the ODU defense was there and couldn't bring him down. Tied at 7 we are. 2nd and 4. Dixon on the handoff, breaking tackles himself. Gets 7. Carly now out of the shotgun, moving things around. 3rd and 3. Looking to pass, it's Ellison on a little screen. Ellison's got room. And another play. Number 88 has been absolutely huge in making the plays as of late. Sullivan gets the handoff, about 7 there for the backup running back. He's been a good fill-in for David Dixon when Dixon needs the rest. After a 3-yard loss for David Dixon, 3rd and 13 results in an almost interception for Joe Wagner out of the defense. So Tommy Patrick tacks on the field goal. Clemson goes 3 and out, and now we look into the second quarter on ODU's next drive, a chance to extend this lead. McCarley finds Brandon Ellison, but he's dropped. Great defense. Loss of 3. Would get some of that back here. Looking at 3rd and 7. McCarley's going to have time to throw. He's got Todd Jackson. That's our first mention of Jackson today. May need a big performance from him as well to succeed against a good Clemson team. Silva comes in for McCarley, going to take off. Maybe a designed quarterback run there for the speedster. Nobody was really all that open. Silva's still in the game now. Shotgun. Gonna look. It's a little tricky play there, and it's not going to go anywhere. 5-yard loss on the screen to Dixon. Good discipline defensively, so we look at 3rd and 6 for McCarley. Gonna find Ellison again. What a first half for Brandon Ellison. He's got 73 yards. Great start for him. Dixon on the handoff now. Look at the speed and the shiftiness that we all come to know and love of Old Dominion's all-time leading rusher, the junior running back. Dixon going to get the handoff on 2nd down, and he's into the end zone first time today. And it's a great start for Old Dominion with under a minute to go in this first half. 17-7 against the 16th ranked Tigers. Anthony Green now looking to throw, plenty of time, and Jordan Leggett, the tight end. Good receiver at the tight end spot. Gotta watch out for him. He's been quiet so far though. 2nd and 8, play action. Green gonna look to his left. It's Rob Thompson. He jumps the route. Thompson has the interception. There's room to run at the 20, the 10. He can't be brought down. He's gonna go to the house. Pick 6 just before halftime, flipping the script completely now. As a 10-point game looked manageable for Clemson, they're going to go into the half down 17 if they can't get a score on their final possession of the half. A pick 6, Rob Thompson's first interception of the season, and Old Dominion goes in leading 24-7 at halftime. Wow. I mean, it was a 10-point game. It was manageable for Clemson. You know, they could go into the half. If they went down by 10, it wouldn't be too bad. They could go in feeling like they could come back. But that pick 6 really changes things now. ODU in control. And Ellison definitely a big first half for him. Offense looking good for the Monarchs. But it's thanks to that interception return for a touchdown that Old Dominion are really in control. We're going to look at the first half stats, and you'll see ODU is severely outpossessing Clemson. 11 minutes of possession to just under 5 for Clemson. Old Dominion did throw an interception right at the end of the half, taking a shot at the end zone. That would be that one turnover that you see there. It really didn't impact anything. And Old Dominion does have the ball to start the half. 3rd and 9. Clemson defense has done good so far on the first 2 downs. McCarley looking, nobody really getting any separation, and really didn't work out there, so 3 and out to start the half. Clemson getting what they wanted. Tigers in Old Dominion territory, 1st and 10. Green gonna keep it on the option. Gonna break off the tackle from Cleveland. Nobody can bring him down. The ball's out. Chris Cleveland scoops it up, and Old Dominion has forced another turnover in a very short period of time. Pick 6 near the end of the half, and now here close to the start of the half, fumble recovery. Except it's going to be reviewed. Was he down before the ball came out? Very hard to tell from these angles, but it does appear that the ball came out after his knee was down. And in fact, the ruling is that it's reversed. So Clemson lucks out that his knee went down before the ball came out. 3rd and 7 now. Looking for the ODU defense to come up with a stop, but Concepcion for the 2nd time. He had one from 16 yards out earlier, this one 14, making guys miss. And now it's a 10-point game again, 24-14. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, so this is a game. D'Angelo Holcomb on his first catch, his first career catch, comes in for 30 yards. And the move he made here. Looks like the cornerback that was covering him was blitzing, and look at the juke. Can't be brought down by the smaller defensive back, and so that gives some life to the Monarchs offensively again after the first drive resulted in nothing here in the second half. Dixon for about 8. You can count on him to start getting hot. He's got to get hot. You get him going, he can really burn the defense for yards like this. 8 yards, 9 yards, pushing it through, approaching 100 yards on the day. 2nd and 6 now for ODU out of the shotgun. A little play action. McCarley feeling a little pressure. Could have been intercepted by Tommy Washington. He's had a good day. A lot of the other Clemson defenders have not done very well. Washington has been a bright spot. Very experienced back there. 3rd and 6, though. Dixon, that play didn't have much of a chance. Seemed like Clemson had the option stopped pretty much everywhere. So Tommy Patrick tacks on a field goal. ODU gets a stop defensively, and McCarley's going to find Josh Silva all alone. Silva adds another catch to his career. He's got a few of those lying around now at the start of the 4th quarter. 13-point game, and Dixon won't go down. Gets 9 yards, finally going down. 2nd and 1 now. Pistol handoff to Sullivan, looking good, 5 yards. This offensive machine is starting to roll now. They're getting into a big rhythm. They've had it for most of the game, only a couple drives where they haven't succeeded. Dixon on the handoff to the outside, cuts it inside, goes for the touchdown, 14 yards. He crosses the century mark on the day and adds another touchdown. Beautifully done. Look at the cutback. So deadly. 34-14 now. Still early in the 4th quarter, but Clemson needs to strike and strike quickly, and this is exactly what they asked for. Jordan Leggett out of bounds after a 20-yard gain. But a 2-yard loss on a run play sits them at 2nd and 12. Green pressured, almost brought down there by Chapman, the backup defensive tackle. And it's 3rd and 12. Green passing play, obviously, for him. Gonna look. Rob Thompson again! It's Thompson with his 2nd interception into the game. And he came into this game without a single interception on the season. And he's got 2 in one game. The penalty here is clipping, but it was after the interception, so it will impact ODU's field position, but they will retain possession as it was after the interception. So, now looking to kill some time. McCarley gonna run a little play action here. Gonna throw long. He's got his man. It's Keith McCarthy. His first ever catch is a 42-yarder. And it seems that the first career catches for all our new receivers this season have been very impactful. Todd Jackson's first catch was a touchdown in the Rutgers game. We saw Holcomb's 30-yard gainer earlier. The 42-yarder by McCarthy, unbelievable. And now we'll start seeing some of the backups coming in, getting some experience and playing time. Shane White at quarterback, Paris Bennett at running back, the freshman players there. And Bennett's going to get into the end zone. 6 yards. Some garbage time for our youngsters to get them some experience. And that's the game. Bennett gets his first touchdown action there. 41-14. History has been made. Old Dominion gets their first win in the ACC and first ever win against a top 25 opponent. Yeah, that's right. In this dynasty, ODU has not beat a top 25 opponent yet. And Clemson appears to maybe be a bit overrated because that's their 3rd loss in a row. But we'll take it. We'll take it either way. Great day for Dixon. 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. Much better from him this week. Lots of players touched the ball today. That was a great thing to see. Lots of different guys getting the opportunity to touch the ball. And Rob Thompson with his 2 interceptions, the pick 6. Big day for him. But history has been made. First ACC win, first top 25 win. Old Dominion improves to 4-3 overall, 1-3 in the ACC, hoping to build on that momentum going into the next game. Tough day for Green. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Should have given the running back the ball more. Really, I mean, he was the bright spot for the offense, and they didn't give him the ball enough. So, what are you going to do? The defense had a hard time stopping him when he touched the ball, and I don't know why they didn't give it to him more, but, obviously they must have felt more confident passing the ball. Look at the stats here. 433 yards total offense, split 208 on the ground, 225 through the air. Only 1 of 8 on 3rd downs for Clemson. And the big stat here is time of possession. ODU nearly tripled Clemson's time of possession. That's how you beat a team that's a lot better than you. And here we go. Next game It's number 1 Georgia Tech coming into town. ODU sneaks into the top 25 after that win against Clemson. They're number 25. Georgia Tech number 1 in the nation. Can ODU pull off its most historic win against Georgia Tech? We'll find out next time, guys, on this Old Dominion Dynasty.